Right now, people are kind of taken aback by you. As you're sitting here with this white cloak, people are like conversating about your behavior because you're kind of laying down the law and order when it comes to yourself. If you're usually the type of person that lets things go or doesn't really speak up, in this season, you are completely different. In this season, you are upholding all your boundaries. You're being very strict about what you're allowing. With the Queen of Cups, it's like you have a lot to offer, a lot of love, a lot of emotions, just a lot of energy in general that can help people. But what you're deciding is that you're putting up boundaries, not just with yourself, but with other people. You're limiting how much you're giving to other people. Because first and foremost, you're going to make sure that you are content and safe within your own energy. And you've got other people feeling judged. For some reason, people are feeling like you're judging them. Or by you having strict boundaries, it's like in a way they feel like it's a reflection of them. But what they don't understand is that you've been giving so much to everyone. You give time, effort, energy, sometimes even finances for certain people that you love and care about. And what you decided is, I'm going to do what's best for me. I'm going to make sure that I'm okay before I'm giving to anybody. And it's actually helping you move to a calmer place mentally. Mentally, you've been doing great because of the fact that you're upholding your boundaries, because of the fact that you're not self-betraying yourself, giving to people even when you don't want to, saying yes even when you want to say no. You're not doing that anymore at all. And if anything, it's actually weeding out all the users, all the opportunists, because they're looking at it like, wow, okay, so this isn't someone that's just going to be there for me with no questions asked, like they've been there. As the viewer, some people are feeling regrets because they feel like they've pushed you to this point. They may even be feeling guilty, be feeling ashamed. Why? Because you're distancing yourself. Yes, you may be there physically, but energetically, they can tell that you're not giving as much as you were. Energetically, they can tell by the sound of your voice, by how you're expressing yourself, by your conversation. They can tell that you are a completely different being now. Their emotions are all over the place now. You've got these people feeling like clowns. They feel ashamed. With feeling ashamed here with clown and feeling ashamed with regrets, you've got people self-reflecting indirectly without even forcing them to, simply because you're having boundaries. This is why having boundaries works out for everyone included. You keep yourself happy, joyous, fulfilled, and you also force other people to be accountable because you're not going to be there to save them. At least not anymore. With these appearances, it's like some people are also feeling humiliated because whoever it was that they thought was going to help save them, which was you as the viewer, you're not coming here to save them. You're letting them sit in their own mess. You've got people like losing sleep over this. Losing sleep over the fact that, you're changing. Some of them even feel left out in the cold. Some of them feel like an orphan, like you orphaned them. Some of them feel like they don't have much to offer. They feel like they've been pushed out. But what they don't understand is that in the past, this was you feeling wounded, guarded, feeling defensive because you felt like you weren't getting your return. You weren't getting the same type of support. You weren't getting the same energy back. So this cup from the universe was a change in perspective. This cup from the universe here, when you were over it, feeling like, I'm just over it. I'm over people making me feel like this. I'm over bending my back over for other people. This cup from the universe gave you a different perspective in the fact that you can put yourself first. You can still go out. You can still rub shoulders with these people. You can still be in their presence if you decide to, but you do not have to overextend yourself at all, especially not for people-pleasing reasons. Trying to people-please people that don't even care, that don't even know that they're overstepping. They're so used to having things handed to them that when someone like you decides to stop, guess what? It's going to put them in the energy of it. They're anxious right now. They're having heavy anxiety because they're trying to figure out, why is this person that's usually giving, nurturing, compassionate, why are they closed off now? What action did I take that's causing this person to take a step back? Some people are feeling ashamed because they know that they've overworked you. They know that they have pushed you to the point of where you're tired now. You're like, you know what? I'm good. You've got some people feeling that they are undeserving of your love and affection. And for some reason, that's triggering something that happened in the past. So by you putting yourself first, is triggering unprocessed past traumas in people, where they have no choice but to self-blame because they got themselves to this point. When you have somebody who's giving, nurturing, and compassionate, it's usually because of the fact that they're taken advantage of that they stop. So now they see you as like not being open to receiving love, when that's actually not the case. You just are exclusive with your energy now. Now you pick and choose who's actually worthy of me, who's actually worthy of my help, and who do I just let be. You're taking out the trash in your life. Not people, but situations that make you feel unfulfilled, that make you feel like it's too much. You're not doing too much anymore, and it's got people worried. They're like, okay, who am I going to lean on now? I was counting on the viewer giving their time, effort, love, money, resources, support. Now it's like, okay, now I got to figure it out on my own. And these people that they're calling and expressing, the people that they're going to for support are not there. They're not even answering. They don't care. So the one person they had on their side, which is you as the viewer, they decided to push you to the point of where you have order now. Now it's like, I will help you when I want to. If I don't want to, I'm not extending myself. And what are they going to do? Call you evil? Call you mean? Call you strict for having boundaries? That's okay. Usually the people that are called that, it's because they have self-worth.